I'm Martha Garrison, and I was born and raised here in Como, but after college I moved away and I've lived a whole lot of places. Had the opportunity to live in Europe when I was a teenager. My sister worked in the World's Fair and I got to go over there and live with her. I was just exposed to some of the world's greatest music, and that's when I really developed a love of opera. We would have a little supper at the Como United Methodist Church. And I can remember one time sitting there having supper after the church service one night, and I remember Mary Lipscomb was there and several other people, and David Durrett sat down at our table. He got to talking to us about how he would love to start an opera company here in Como. Well, we kind of laughed when we first heard it because we thought, oh yeah, you know, an opera company in Como? At first we said, okay, well maybe we could just get an old, big old truck, you know, a flatbed truck or something, and park it downtown and just have some singers stand on it and sing and just do something. And over the years, from 2003 on through 2008, I believe, there were just incredible performances. Every single September, we would have a free performance in Mitchell Meadow called Opera Under the Stars. Hansel and Gretel, The Barber of Seville, Amal and the Night Visitors, Johnny Schicchi, I Pagliacci. It was just amazing that we were able, in a little bitty tiny town like Como, just a grassroots effort, just a few people sitting around at a church supper saying, okay, we'll do this. And we actually did it. It's not just the Como Opera Guild that I'm proud of. I'm very, very proud of the music of Mississippi Fred McDowell and Otha Turner and Napoleon Strickland. We have a marker on Main Street honoring Mississippi Fred McDowell, and we have another marker on Main Street honoring Otha Turner. We are kind of at the gateway of the Delta here in Como. You know, if you go out Highway 310 toward Crenshaw, you know, you're kind of in the hills for a while and then all of a sudden flat, you know. So we are just right at the cusps, the gateway between hill country and Delta. And so we have Delta blues influence here, but we have hill country blues as well. And some people believe that hill country blues is actually closer to its African origins than Delta blues is. Otha's music, the fife and drum, it sounds exactly like the Fa-Fa tribesmen of Africa. I have a recording of the Fa-Fa tribesmen of Africa, in Africa. You can't tell it from Otha Turner's music. It sounds exactly like it. Of all the blues people that we could talk about in the Como area, I probably knew Fred better than I knew any of them. He was maybe the foremost player of the slide guitar. And at first, he used for his slide either a pocket knife or a beef rib bone. And then later, he somehow or other would cut off a Coca-Cola bottle top. You know, the top of the glass bottle. And he'd put that on his ring finger. He taught Bonnie Raitt, who is a very famous musician today, he taught her how to play the slide guitar. After Fred died, she felt so indebted to him, she came down here and bought his tombstone for him. We should be very, very proud of that. I just love music, and therefore, I, of course, am going to support Como music.
I just can't afford to let my savor down. That's why I just can't afford to let my Savior down.